Do you hear that? Coquís are small frogs endemic to Puerto Rico. They have become symbols of Puerto Rico worldwide. On this episode, I visit the only tropical rainforest inside the US forest system, a place worthy to be called the home of gods and kindred spirits. And we got a front row seat to a coquí serenade under the Caribbean stars. When Puerto Rico is nearby, you can feel it in your soul. The sounds our island makes and the language our people use is distinctly Puerto Rican.
Like hurricane,
meaning that you might be bamboozled.
I'm on a journey to understand our slang and discover its origins. Hear our essence, talk the lingo. This is Sounds Like Puerto Rico.
Just 45 minutes away from San Juan is El Yunque, the only tropical rainforest in the US forest system, home to some of Puerto Rico's endemic species like the coquí and the Puerto Rican parrot. El Yunque is a place full of mysticism and magic. Our goal is to understand why the native Taino Indians venerated the forest, or bosque in Spanish, and how their language is an integral part of our culture and slang. Daveling, I'm so excited to be visiting here at Yunque.
Me too. I think it's a very magical place.
So we're gonna be learning more about our heritage, our language.
Is coquí a Taino word? Do you know?
I know that coquí comes from their sound that they make. Coquí, coquí, coquí.
I can't wait to hear El Coqui singing during the night.
Hola.
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 We're so excited to be at El Yunque. We're doing a road trip around Puerto Rico, and we want to know about our Taino heritage and all the language and all of those words that have come to our Spanish.
And also, don't forget that we want to see coquís tonight.
Oh, you're in luck. I'm the Heritage Program Manager. People also call it the archaeologist of El Yunque, right? It's a great place to actually talk about culture and Taino heritage out here. So Yokahu used to be one of the gods of the Taino, one of the deities, right? So he used to be the main deity. He was the son of Atabey, the Mother Earth. For the Taino, heaven was among the clouds on top of the Yunque Peak. So that's why they call it the house of Yokahu, all the way on top of the Yunque Peak among the clouds, right? So Yokahu also had a counterpart called Gualan-Sex, and she was the goddess of wind. And when she did that, what she created was hurricanes, huracanes.
So you reckon it's another Taino word?
That's right.
So what's the origin of El Yunque as a word?
So El Yunque actually comes from Yuque. So Yuque means the white lands, because we have a lot of cloud formation on top of El Yunque Peak, right? So that's Mount Olympus, the Puerto Rican version. We might go up to the towers.
Let's go.
Yeah.
All right. I want you to take a minute. I actually appreciate the view.
Wow.
This is one of the highest mountain ranges in Puerto Rico. I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about the geography of the area, especially the municipios. So over here you have Luquillo, and you have Fajardo. Up there should be Ceiba. And on the other side of the mountain, we also have Naguabo and Humacao.
Many of them sound like Taino words.
Yes.
They carry the name of caciques, of the chiefs. Actually were in charge at the time of the Spanish. Iguaca, the parrot, the native name, it all comes from a Taino word. So we have them. Sometimes we don't even know they are. And I see you have a little bit of Taino art in there, right? You know what that is?
That's a coquí Taino.
Yeah, that's a little small tree frog. And we find them all around the islands.
Talking about coquís, I'm seeing that the sun is falling, so I want to make sure that we can see the coquí today.
Yeah, sure, we will. But first, I want to take you and show you all the different forest types we have around the Yunque, all right?
Perfect. Let's
All right,
go.
so let's go down. So in the Yunque National Forest, we have four main types of forests. We have the Tabonuco forest. Then as you go up the mountain, you're gonna find Palo Colorado, which is where we are right now. This is the Palo Colorado area. If you keep going up the mountain, you're gonna start seeing all these palm trees. Those called the Palma de Sierra, or Sierra palm. And on top of that, on the crown, what you're gonna find is what we call the Elfinwood forest. This used to be the only forest that was left in Puerto Rico in the early 20th century. That's why we call it the virgin forest, el Yunque.
So right now where we are here, this river, este riachuelo, does it originate at a waterfall?
What we're seeing here is one of the many streams. They get together in what we call a watershed. And they become, as they go down, larger and larger, and they get together and they form rivers. So this is part of the La Mina River. We have the most diversity in this forest in the whole United States, right? We have of all the 17 species of coquí, 13 are here in the Yunque.
Is there a spot where we can see charcoals, enjoy the sound of the coquís, and see the natural beauty of el Yunque?
I'm gonna take you to one very special place, Quebrada Juan Diego, and it's called also Charca Juan Diego, also Juan Diego Falls in English.
Let's go.
Sure,
Right?
let's explore.
All right, awesome.
As we begin our hike, I'm humbled by a sense of reverence and respect. We are walking in the footsteps of our Taino ancestors. The more we walk, the more I realize how expansive this place is. It covers 28,000 acres of protected land, and each corner is its own little ecosystem. You can spend a lifetime here and still have not explored all it has to offer.
Can we do some camping?
It's a great spot. Can we camp here?
Sadly, you cannot do any camping out here. We have rules because this is not a campsite. So no camping, no barbecue, no other recreational activities besides swimming in the water spots. Now, speaking of camping, it's amazing because all these words actually like hurricane, hamaca or hammock, canoe, barbecue, they made it into not only the English language, but also other languages like French and German.
Yeah, it's impressive actually how Taino culture impact our language. So barbecue is a very common word in English.
And all the world.
Spending the day in El Yunque is one of the most rewarding experiences Puerto Rico has to offer. But as the humidity lowers, the sky is clear and the night falls. For permitted campers, nighttime unveils the mysteries of the forest. Bioluminescent mushrooms light up the trails. The stars kindle the canopy, and the coquí takes the stage. Daveline got her wish. For Taínos, El Yunque was a holy land. It's no surprise why, in silence, you can hear beauty.